What's up? It's Fast T 2 times on Tell the Truth, and I'm here with my boy.
Justin, also known as The Yard. She said it 2 times. I got to say it with her. You know what I'm saying? That's how we doing it. But you know, as y'all been kind of noticing,
Man.
we be missing people. It's just like black people that go to work, right? Toya.
Toya, shout out to my girl, Toya.
Toya. She's not available right now.
Right. But she doing something good for the community. Y'all need to go down and check her out. She doing something cleaning up for the neighborhood by the Highlander. Go check her out, for real.
Man. You know
Get at my girl.
Yeah, that's all blessings, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Big shouts out to LaToya for doing that.
All love for the city. City been going through a lot of things, a lot of changes. It's this corona. Me and my boy, we already was just discussing this about, you know, we tired of hearing about it, but we gonna touch bases on it. And you know, everybody got their opinion about it and how they feel. And me personally, I think the masks suck.
I'm gonna second that motion.
Ooh, wait, you gonna second that motion?
Yeah.
I think it sucks, and it's hard, it's stressful, it's a mental thing, it's messing with everybody mental, from me to kids to adults to the teachers to the whole wide world.
Exactly, man. It feels like he's being pressured to
Crazy.
put this mask on, you know. And sometimes I look at it like, yo, my breath smell that bad, you know what I'm saying? I know I just got up, but you ain't even got to be that close to me, B. You know what I'm saying? I know it's good, you know what I'm saying? I'm joking. But on some real life stuff, though, I agree.
Right.
I think it's a mental infraction on not just, you know what I'm saying, our city, it's the world.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? If I feel like that they're trying to make us seem like we are sick, we are the virus. I'm not no virus. I'm gonna walk around like this. Like when I go in Walmart, I go in like this, unless my girl get mad at me. But I'm saying, I don't like the whole fact that we're being pressured to do things we don't.
This is not normal. And you know what else I don't like? I don't like when they say, this is the new normal. This is not the new normal. I feel like we're in zombie land. I feel like we're in a movie, and then you know how you just be like, I want to get away, and you think about it like, it's corona everywhere you go.
Okay, real quick. We're not in zombie land because gun rights will be reestablished.
Oh my goodness.
brand new Tahoe, Escalade bought off the lot. No sign and drive.
Hey, go. But this this pandemic, this epidemic is terrible. We was not prepared, not at all.
Not at all.
It was we're lost. We don't know anything. We don't have a cure for it. But I secretly think we have a cure.
Well,
I secretly think we do.
You secretly do?
I secretly. I mean, well, you know what? I don't think it's secret because Donnie, he out here
Oh man,
in the flesh. He out here in the flesh. I'm just saying, he like.
I feel that.
I'm invincible. No mask. We out here. Don't come to the showing. If you come, if you don't want to come, he don't even care. He's like, I mean, I'm there. Toupee, just a flapping.
Hey.
So I just feel like he got the cure. I just feel like they got it. I just feel like I said, he didn't think it was going to hit the world.
It did hit the world.
Like it did.
You know, but you know, when it comes to it though, you know. Oh my God, I was about to lie. I gotta tell the truth.
Okay,
I hate it.
tell the truth.
I hate it. And one thing I just hate about the whole situation is that you're making it something that's really not. Ever since I heard of COVID, I almost said COVID. Ever since I heard of COVID, I haven't heard anything about pneumonia, flu. You know, I haven't heard none of that lately. Think about that.
Right.
When was the last time you heard somebody say, hey man, you know, I got the flu, man, I won't be able to make it into work?
You know what? I ran into 2 people, and I know of them, and I seen they posted they had pneumonia.
Oh, okay.
And I said, then it was just recently, but I was like, dang, that's crazy, because like you just said, I haven't heard nobody having no flu, no bronchitis, none of that since COVID-19 has hit the world.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I haven't heard about no other illness. And I think it's just crazy. Like, you can't even go to the emergency. You can't even be seen barely for things that you need to be seen because this COVID is so real and so heavy and so toxic.
I never knew that, because you know me personally, I don't like hospitals. I only go if I have to. Like if I broke my leg and if I feel like I can go to work, I'm gonna go. But I just don't like hospitals. I did not know they was doing that.
Yeah, it's hard to get in. It's hard to get in the ER. It's hard to get in just a normal doctor appointment.
Dang.
Yeah. Even the dentist, they just start opening back up. You couldn't even go get your teeth done. You had to wait because Corona. And that's why I'm like, this COVID is terrible. This is terrible. Everybody lifestyle is in a upside down 360 now, whirlwind.
You couldn't even go to the dentist?
You can go now, but you could when it first now. It's just bad and you so scared. You see how they doing it when you go to the barbershop. Everybody in there masked up. You barely even want to, a lot of barbers I was hearing at first don't want to do that beard.
Put the camera on me. Look at this. See what I'm saying?
And I see you, I said, oh, bro, they be in covert hibernation for real. I see you.
You know, I had cut it off once upon a time, so I got tired of it. I was like, man, nigga, your eye don't look right. So I had to let it grow back, But, like I said, the COVID is a big issue. But another big issue, and this is for my community, our community. At the times we're going through the COVID and through the little Black Lives Matter thing.
Crazy.
The whole thing about that is like, what is up with all this shooting and killing? This shooting and killing is getting out of control.
Out of hand.
This is way out of control, I thought it was bad back when I was doing the thing, but this little shooting thing is getting out of control, and the kids are getting younger and younger. Oh, my goodness. Man.
They're not even living life.
Yeah, man.
They're not even having kids, and if they do got kids, they babies having babies, but they're not even graduating from high school, going to prom, just taking their first trip and just turning up, just living life. They're not even living life. 16, 15, 12 days, and I'm not understanding.
First trip,
right.
Right to the counter.
And exactly, and it's just like you're seeing all this crime and all this stuff, and you like, we got covert, what's going on? Or we just have, like you just said, just with just the Black Lives Matters just hit the whole, that's a whole wide world thing, is like covert. That hit the world everywhere. Everywhere, everybody felt some way about just the violence and just the stuff that been going on, period. The world felt that. Yeah. We seen it around the whole world.
And, I don't know if the young people in my city are understanding this, but, it's been time to put these guns down. Now, right now, we're for real.
Yeah.
And all the older people, they want to say OGs, big homies like myself and stuff like that. I guess we're going to have to go back to the neighborhood and talk to these young kids about this, you know what I'm saying? One thing that when you get older after doing that, you kind of don't want to go back to the neighborhood. Like in my 20s, always went to the hood, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. 30s, when the stuff got serious, I went just to make sure I don't forget where I came from. Okay. But I didn't participate in none of the activities. But now it seems like I have to go back and start talking to the younger kids about, hey, man, I don't know what kind of resolution you guys have. If you really got a problem with that, hey, duke it out, man. You know what I'm saying? That shooting, nobody wins. Nobody, not the family.
Nobody
wins on either side. So that's the little message I want to put out. So I want to say to all the people of my generation, all the older homies, if you're out.
If you active,
active, you know what I'm saying? You press that active button. Please go talk to the younger kids, man. Let them know it's a different way of doing this, man. Teach them the way that we did when we was doing it. I'm not saying it's good. I'm saying that if these kids don't want to have another choice, teach them the right way. I'm not promoting gangs. I am not promoting it. What I am promoting is non-violence with guns. Because sometimes you're going to have to fight. Right. I'm just going to be honest with you on that one. I was almost about to lie, y'all.
Tell the truth.
I had to tell the truth real quick. Hey, but I want to slide back to that. I don't know. I'm probably about to get criticized for this, but I don't even care, and I got to be real. This Black Lives Matter movement. I'm cool with the Black Lives Matter, but no, I'm not cool with the Black Lives Matter. Who started it? Who are y'all? And who gave y'all the power to sit there and write Black Lives Matter on the street going to Washington? I'm being honest with you. Like, you can sit up there and put Black Lives Matter on a street sign, on a street, on a building, but we don't own that street. We don't own that block. We don't own that building. So that stuff don't even make no difference to me. I don't care what people put on their cars, on their doors at home. We don't own none of that stuff y'all putting that stuff on. We don't even own the Black Lives Matter as far as I'm concerned because somebody got control of that. They just never showing their face. But that's just me. As far as me and what my opinion is, they're not gonna let a black person just write Black Lives Matter on one of the most important streets of America. Are you kidding me?
That's what I
Are
said.
you really gonna believe that, hey man, black guys went over there and painted Black Lives Matter in yellow? How many black people know they're gonna paint in yellow?
Okay.
Come on, man. I mean, this is me and I'm telling the truth. Maybe it hit, maybe it has happened and nobody sat there and hit my timeline and told me who it was. But for right now, what I'm thinking, nah, man, that's not gonna happen. Cause they would, nah, I just can't ride with it, man. I'm about to lie again, but I can't do it.
The way I feel about it, I just feel like it's just too much, but I just feel like Tupac been speaking on this. He been rapping this. He been saying this. You watch. I got a clip on my social media page. It's I think who was it? It's was it Smokey Robinson? Dead Comedy Def Jam. He spit some knowledge, and when I say he spit the knowledge of what he's spitting, it's basically Black Lives Matter, just like, and it's over 20-something years old. Look, 20 years later, look where we are. Same thing. Every day, a black person loses their life, and it's not always to police brutality or any of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have a lot of black on black crime, and that's what I don't like about when you holler Black Lives Matter.
Exactly.
And you out here taking us or taking your people. I just don't understand. I feel like if it's not self-defense or a reason to kill a person or a person of your color, and you're talking about you're down for the cause, you're a hypocrite.
Okay.
That's just how I feel.
Okay.
It's, you know, if you for the movement, you for the cause, then you shouldn't, like I said, you shouldn't be out here killing and doing all that unless it's self-defense or it's justified why you killing another human being, period.
That's true.
And I just, like you said, I just think it's overwhelming. All of a sudden, it's Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. It matter, but when we go in the store, do it really matter? Because y'all still have workers, employees that still feel the way they feel about a black person.
See, yeah, that's the problem we got, you know, and I agree.
You know?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna say 98% of the time, because some people, you know, they just get on my nerves sometimes. But I don't hate them to where I gotta shoot them and kill them and stuff.
Exactly,
like
exactly.
But as far as like that, yes. As far as black people, on some real life stuff, we need to get our stuff together. I actually want to say the other word, but I'm the one that's going to have to edit this after a while. So we're going to have to get our stuff together, man, because, you know, they say we're under attack, man, but by who? Them or ourselves?
Right.
Because it seems like no matter where we turn, man, it's a gun pointed toward us with different colored hands. So it don't even matter if it's other races, it's us too. We still got to work within ourselves. I mean, some of you people got to sit there and think, have you ever stopped and thought about something like went to your mirror and talked to yourself? Have you ever talked to yourself and sat there and said, hey man, do I really need to be this way? Can I change? I mean, Michael Jackson said that. I mean, dang, man. You know, starts with the man in the mirror. That was a real song. If it came down to somebody kicking some real song that wasn't rap, you got to go back to stuff like that. You know, think about it. All you got to do is look yourself in the mirror, talk to yourself, and ask yourself, is this right? Do you feel right doing this? And if you do feel right doing this, don't do it in my community. That's all I'm saying.
They need to pull up the footage of Dave Chappelle. He was on the show and he spit some knowledge about really why he really left his show.
Yeah.
And why he really bounced.
Yeah.
And his wife is Chinese, she Korean. So, you know, it ain't, he love you. You can tell when you dead outside your race, you love all people. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody.
And so but that doesn't mean you forget yourself, your culture, where you come from.
Exactly.
And that's where a lot of people messed up. You know?
Yeah, it does. And I said, man, she be kicking knowledge over
two times. Thank you. But you know, I felt him he's like, I'm looking like, they don't want me to be myself. I'm a black man. This is my show. This is me. This is my talent. But look at my family. We're different. This is my family. We're different creed. We're different. You know, we're like a crayon box.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And if people would just sit there and realize that not only you killing your own kind, you're killing yourself as well. It's every person that you lay in the ground, every person that you disrespect. you are killing parts of you that you're not even aware of because you can't even sit there and go in the mirror and talk to yourself to get to really know you. Now you sit there and say, yeah, I know myself, man, I drink Hennessy. So what? Think about the inner person, you know what I'm saying? Think about that inner person, man. You know, like, hey, man, should I change up the way I dress? Change up the way I act? Read a book and try to learn some different words so when you talk to people, people think you got some sense and some knowledge?
Yes.
Versus, oh, man, you know, I got this going on, man. I swear it's going to happen. Nah, man, because you talk too much, man.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? Just get up and go do it, but try to be, you know, positive. What you put out is what you get back. That's bottom line. That's
real. That's real. If you're not helping yourself, what make you think somebody gonna help you? If you're not showing nobody you gonna help yourself, ain't no real person gonna take you serious.
That's true.
And waste their time and investing in you. And it ain't gotta be financial wise. It ain't gotta be money. Time is precious. Time and time waits for nobody.
Nobody. Man.
Nobody. So, you know, like you said, if you want to make a change, and like you said, it ain't over. It ain't gonna be overnight. But if you real about it and you want to do it, baby steps. Every day you change. Every day you learn something. If that's what you want to do, and that's what you're gonna do, and that's what you're gonna be on.
Exactly. Right now, man, it's a critical moment. It's time.
And it is.
Time versus life.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Which one you gonna deal with?
Yeah.
I'm just.
That's real. That's
being real, man. I mean, I don't know what to tell half you guys out there because the way y'all moving, man, you ain't got that much time left. And the way y'all acting, you ain't got that much life in you. So if I were you, I would try to go talk to yourself, sit down, have a real conversation about what you want to do. I mean, another thing, you know, is like if and when you do decide to change yourself and you know that you changed, please spread the knowledge to other people who can't understand. Because some people can't understand for the life of themselves. You know, you gotta realize the way you learn how to do something is not the same way the next person can learn. They can learn a whole different way than you have. But as long as both y'all have the understanding that things need and can change, then everything will be all right.
Man.
Sorry, I had to keep that real quick. You know,
that was some knowledge. That was some knowledge. That was some knowledge. Yeah, that was some real talk.
Aquarian in me, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, it's the aqua in me, you know what I'm saying? But
that's that real. That was real.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, you got to be like that.
But you know the saying, they get lonely at the top. You know, like you said, when you're changing, make that aware, because I feel like when you change, and I experienced myself, when you change, you lose a lot of people.
That's true.
And that lets you know you wasn't really there, because what person don't want to see their circle prosper and be something better than what they were, where we grew up from, or what you know me from, or what you know.
May I challenge that part real quick?
Yeah.
It's not like a real challenge, but you know how some people say, you know, you lose people? I don't think you lose them like you know exactly where you left them. I could dig that. I could dig that. I feel like, you know, especially if you're going up, like, hey, man, they're still right there. They can't figure out the next step or the next move because they're afraid to fall.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
I feel like you know exactly where they are. And the problem is about that, you'll have to go back down to help those guys come back up.
Man.
Now, that's the thing about certain situations, you know. If and when you have somebody that is real close to you on your way going up and then you see them struggling, they're not too far behind, you can help them.
That's real.
If it seems like, you know, there are some people in this world that seem like they're racing you to try to get up to the top, and once they stop and you catch them and then you help and then they're racing you again, you should try to figure out that pattern, because if they racing to get up there, they really not thinking about you. Because once you're behind, you're behind. That's just what that is. So if they're racing to get up there and they get to a standstill and you help them and they race again, that lets you know. If they get stuck again, pass their ass up, because it shouldn't be no race on completing your knowledge in life. There shouldn't be no race. It should be everybody helping each other.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, you just got people like that. I ain't want to say I challenge you, you know what I'm saying? I just want to say
that was real. I feel what you're saying. Yeah. That was real. And that's how it is, because like you said, if you watching that person do you like that, but then you always skeeting when you get to yo wherever you trying to get to, and that's how they do you, or that's how it be. That ain't.
I mean, what would you do?
Me personally, like I said, I didn't experience. I feel like the people that I didn't lost, or then I guess I ain't gonna say I lost them. I don't associate with them like that no more. I'm a different Tierra. I'm a better Tierra. I see they're still in the same place 10 years ago. I'm 36. You still doing stuff we was doing when we was 20 and 26, and you got kids and I don't, and I'm just like, what's going on? Like, that's not where I want to be. We all die. So I at least want to enjoy the fruits of my labor, the greatness of it while I'm here, or at least taste some finer things in life. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I ain't got to be a millionaire, but I could be a thousandaire. I'm just saying. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Just like those croissants when you warm them up in the microwave, like 10 seconds. They already buttery.
Man, that's all I'm saying. Butter my biscuits while I'm here. I ain't no big deal.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think a lot of people, man, I think they want to say they lost in the moment.
Yep.
You get lost in the moment, you're feeling yourself, but also be aware of the ones that surround you that gave you that energy, because everybody trades energy. So somebody that you probably not even aware of, just somebody you probably bumped into a bar or in the club with, man, probably ended up passing you some energy that they couldn't even control themselves.
Man.
So always acknowledge other people, man, and realize what you got going on. That's all I can really say about that, because I don't want to sound like Forrest Gump, but you know what I'm saying? But on some real life stuff though, man, I mean, that is the best thing to do, is acknowledge where you get your energy from, and it's going to take some time to try to know the difference between positive and negative energy. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some time to try to transfer one over to, well, it's easy to turn positive into negative, but it's hard to turn negative energy into positive energy.
Right. Yeah, that is. That's the truth.
Yeah, man.
That's tell the truth.
Oh, yeah, man. It's the truth. That's the name of the show.
Tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
And once again, you know what I'm saying, that's going to be the end of one of these situations right here. So we like to say peace and blessings, and stop killing each other, man. We love y'all.
Be safe. I'm Fast T 2 times.
Yeah, and I'm Justin, also known as The Yard. And La Toya.
Okay.
Peace.